help with this new venue, this new forum for business people. And you are in for a treat again. I have been so blessed to be connected to some awesome, awesome people when it comes to business. So I hope your seatbelts are fastened tight because she's ready to blow your mind. I'm ready. Okay. So her name is Michelle LeAnn, and she is a certified professional coach, a guest presenter for quarterly international coaching, business workshops, and seminars. She runs several online businesses, manages a local credit union, passionate about empowering others to create wealth. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. She can't put everything down here that she does. And I am not going to attempt to name everything that she does. So I am ready to sit back and take my notes. I am so excited to introduce to some and present to others. Michelle LeAnn, the floor is yours. I thank you for agreeing to come on with me tonight. I'm excited about what you have to share with us. And I've named all your bullet points, but tell us a little bit about who you are and how you and why you wanted to do this.
All right. Thank you so much. First, I want to say thank you for inviting me to be a part of the sharing moments and business networking, which I believe is so important as we grow and develop over time. Just having those quality partnerships. It keeps us accountable. It helps us. It stretches us. You know, those questions that people ask is like, okay, I may not have the answer today, but I'll surely get it to you. So it kind of stretches us to grow and develop. Yeah. And that's definitely what comes with being a coach. You know, sometimes we believe in being counseling, coaching, we're informing people of things all the while we're learning. Yes. All the while we're taking in information and we're becoming better people. And so what I do just as a foundation, like when you mentioned, absolutely love God and have him to kind of direct me in my life to really understand the importance of doing business. You know, the importance of occupying. When you break that down, it means do business. It's important to use our gifts and talents, the treasures that are in us as earthen vessels. So with all of that in mind, I get really excited, you know, when it comes to talking about business, business development, enterprising. And from there, I am still a newlywed, 10 months in, excited about that. So that's just another leg of it. It's building partnership, growing, learning, becoming better. And it only helps me in my business as a certified professional coach. I started my first business in 2010 with a bookstore, a little small bookstore, and definitely exciting journey, and is now online. And just going from the brick and mortar perspective and switching it over to online and still providing the same great service, you know, so just not only doing that myself, but empowering other people to do it. And then along with that, I do workshops and seminars, and that gives me an opportunity to have that time to meet others that really want to do something else, add an additional stream of income, really use their strategies and talents and gifts, and literally make a profit. And then the more I learn, the more I do. So I'm not a stranger to starting something new, very innovative, and enjoy taking risks. So along with that, full time, I manage a local credit union. So the cool thing about being an entrepreneur, I tell people, you don't have to quit your job unless you want to. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But if you need some time to balance both, to have a sense and a foundation, it's okay, and you can still do it, because it helps you to become comfortable with managing finances. And it just so happens I'm a manager of a financial institution, but it gives you that ease and joy of accomplishing things and not worrying about when you get paid next. But you're more like, okay, I know where I'm going to put my money. I know how I'm going to multiply it, what I'm going to do next, or what goals and pillars I need to set so that I can be in a better place financially. So, and that's where it leads to the last point. I'm passionate about empowering others. to create wealth. And what that looks like to everyone is set up differently. So with all of that in mind, I created the Income Empowerment Circle. So we just, yes, I just launched it last week, and it was amazing to be in a position to share and have and provide those action steps to move forward in life. And it's easier than the average person believes. So what I posted on social media today, which was really cool, sometimes it can be as simple as, with your employer, how can you earn more? Most people may think, and I did a blog about it too this past week. Some people may think, go to your boss and demand a raise. It can, it can look various ways. But one creative thing I found out is most people, they're waiting for next year to get their tax, if they get a tax refund.
Okay.
But I said, instead of doing that, you can just decrease your withholdings by a certain amount by going to the IRS website, and you get up to $200-$300 more every pay period, simply by updating your W-4.
That's I want you to repeat that, because let me tell you why. Because I didn't know that for the longest time, and I learned, someone told me that. I was working as an office manager for an orthotist, and he was very good with finances and all of that. And so we were talking. He said, why are you loaning the IRS your money? Waiting for a refund. That's your money anyway. And so he broke it down to me, and I caught it. But when I tried to share that, maybe it's the way I'm saying it, people's like, no. So I want you just give me 60 seconds and explain that again, so people can see. You know what? If when tax time comes, we all have to file our taxes. The ideal perfect scenario, it would be, they owe me nothing, I owe them nothing. Is that right?
There you go.
Okay, explain that, because I'm not crazy. Thank you.
So, and how you do, so there's several ways to do it. And it goes along with the Income Empowerment Circle too. So you can do it by having a business, or you can do it from where you're working. So say, for instance, you're working a typical 9-to-5 and you get $8,000 refund every year.
Okay.
So instead of waiting to next year and getting that lump sum, $8,000, you can go to irs.gov and you can click on W-4. And then you have your last pay stub to fill in the information, know what you make annually, things of that nature. They'll ask you a series of questions. It's 6 sets. Well, 6 is where you get your results. And you will put in, say, for instance, the scenario I did in the blog is 63,000. You make 63,000 and you think you're going to get, I think it's like a five, you usually get around 5,000 or 6,000 refund. So instead of that, when you do the tax estimator, you say, you know what? I don't want a refund. And you move the lever down and say, just give me $100 or just give me $0, whatever the case is. The IRS will tell you what you need to decrease your withholdings by every pay period. It might be $47 every pay period, but overall, it'll tell you how much you need to decrease your withholdings, because they are withholding $2,900 and something in order for you to get that refund next year. So say, you know what, I don't want you to withhold that. Give it to me now. Right. And so when you decrease that and you put that on the W-4 form, you update it. On your W-4 form, what you do is you turn it into your HR department and they implement it, and it's effective immediately. So your next payroll, and it'll tell you how much you'll get on your next payroll roughly. So it'll tell you you'll get another $250, $300 every pay period. So if you get paid every 2 weeks, you'll get an additional $243. Okay. Yep. So I've done that with my employer. And when I did that blog, I put examples on there and step by step how to get that accomplished. So that's another cool thing, a cool way. It's like you're getting an instant raise, or you're not delaying to have the finances that you need. You may need it along the way. Exactly. It's your money, like you mentioned. And so you begin to manage it and then use that. So what I did was, instead of using it, I invest in my business. I invest in a whole lot of different things that I'm doing, but it's money I don't have to wait for in the end. So you do it at the IRS. Yes, I'm so glad you mentioned that, because people are like, what? That's money that
that we're loaning, that's my money. It's
Mhm.
not a refund. If you get that kind of money, that's money you've gone without each pay period.
Yeah.
Just it's like a savings. This is really what you're saying.
Mhm.
I'm giving you're giving the IRS permission to hold your money for you in a secret account,
Mhm.
and you think, oh, I got so much back, and we're brainwashed to that. Okay, I'm done.
Correct.
Next point.
And then listen, I'm sure there are other brilliant ways and to decrease your tax liability and things of that nature.
Mhm.
And I'm still learning. So the
Yes.
cool thing about the Income Empowerment Circle is what I know I share. And then as I develop and grow, that's even more that I'll be able to share and empower others. So it's all about empowerment,
Yes.
because that's what we need. We need to partner together to reach those goals. So if I have the knowledge that you need to succeed, by all means, I'll share.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. So when
Okay.
I go along with this, it goes along with a place to grow your wealth. That's what it's about.
Okay.
When you're around people that are thinking like you, so it's a community of like-minded people, you get, just like I explained, that W-4 going to the IRS.gov site, you learn in the circle the tips, the techniques, and tools that you need in order to reach that next financial pillar or goal that you've set for your life. And you have access to a certified business coach, which I am. And then I literally do live demonstrations. So with the first session, we talked about a couple things. So one of the feedback that I received is for our next session, which is next Thursday, they just wanting to know, either it's a couple things, how to set up a print on demand store or how to begin blogging and monetizing it. So when I say things of that nature, the cool thing about it is we all have a story. We all have something to share. And the pretty cool thing is we have a click, everything at our fingertips. We can click and we can purchase. So if you are doing a blog, something as simple as a blog, and you're telling people, you know what, it's important to journal every day. You can simply post a link within your blog about for someone to purchase a journal, and you get paid a portion of that by being an affiliate with Amazon. It's something as simple as that. So you're literally sharing information, and then from sharing that information, Amazon is saying, you know what, because you're telling someone to come to me and purchase this journal, I'm going to give you a couple dollars for doing that, because you didn't have to send anyone to me. That's why Amazon is a multi-billion-dollar company, because they're sharing in the process. And so I teach how to become affiliate in different programs, how easy it is to do it, and how you can share with other people. And so that's one of the things that's really cool about the Income Empowerment Circle. So before I go on, any questions about that? Just that little part that I shared?
It's no question, but just a statement. It's just amazing. Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but we never thought of it, at least I did. So, and so that's why I love talking to people, getting to know what they do. When a person is ready to speak and give information, I love listening, because there's always something new that we can learn that's going to be beneficial, just like with the affiliate program, with the journal, and with referring people. How many times have we said, oh, I went so and so place and this was great, and we're spreading, we're giving good reviews with word of mouth anyway. So why not get paid for it? So that's awesome. So yeah,
Absolutely.
so I'm that was really good. Now just one question about the affiliate program. Would that be, how would I reach out to someone about being an affiliate of theirs? Like, I sell the Austrian crystal jewelry. Who would I target? Would I sit down and write down businesses that made like a bridal store or something like that? Is that how I would go about that?
Absolutely. So what you do is you figure out who you want it. What do you use every day?
Okay.
Like for me, one of the things that I do a lot of, it just so happen to be journals. I just do a lot of journals. So I have affiliate links for journals, and I create journals. Okay. That's another cool thing. So it's called on Kindle Direct Publishing. You can create low content books, journals. Only thing you have to do is put a cover on it, PDF file. They'll bind it together. They will host it on Amazon, and they will ship it to your customer.
Oh, yeah.
For you. So
Okay.
it's easy for me to talk about a journal like, hey, I just created a motivational journal. You can get it on Amazon. You know, people think you're just wonderful and great, which you are.
Right.
But
yeah,
but the cool thing is it's easy to partner. So say, for instance, you are a big fan of Target and you love Target. Like that's your store. You wear Target stuff. Somebody like, girl, where you get that from? Target. You know, if you go to target.com and you go all the way to the bottom of the website, it'll say affiliate. It'll either say affiliate or affiliate program.
Okay.
You click on that link, fill out the information, and they will literally send you a link to start promoting items on Target.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
It is when I tell you it's easy peasy,
okay.
I mean, it's easy peasy. So it's the only thing is the knowledge of it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so that's what the Income Empowerment Circle is about, giving people the knowledge, because it's right there at you. You're looking at it all the time. Like this computer that I use Lenovo computer. It's a touch computer. It's big, 27 inches. I love it. I love the functionality. So on my YouTube page, after I post a video, I put the information in there. And then at the bottom, I put equipment I use to record, and I put my affiliate link for this computer. So when someone go purchase this computer, the company pays me for sending the referral.
Wow.
And awesome. I'm just sharing information.
Just sharing information. This is fantastic. Okay.
And you know what I learned the sharing from one of my mentors, because I do a lot of workshops and things when it comes to public speaking. She said the best way to get rid of the anxiety around public speaking, because most people won't do it because of the fear and anxiety, is to realize you're simply sharing information. Okay. That's all you're doing. You're sharing. It takes the pressure off, because you can't force someone to learn or to be teachable, but you can share. What they do with it is their responsibility. That's their business, and you did your part. So that's the cool thing about it. Affiliate marketing is simply sharing with other people.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Thank you.
And so the next part of this that I share and I let others know is things that you'll learn, because creating multiple streams of income. So I have 5 active streams of income. Okay. So I have earned income, I have passive income, and I have profit income. So I have earned income because I work as a branch manager for a credit union. I have earned income because a coaching program calls me in to do workshops and seminars. I earn that. I trade time for money. So then I have passive income because on Amazon, I have these books. I created it one time. I posted it on Amazon, and I get surprise money from time. Somebody just bought a log. Oh, somebody just bought a journal. Excuse me. I posted it one time, and it sells. Anytime someone goes look for a log book, they like my cover. Oh, let me go get that. Excuse me. Let me go get that. They grab it, and then Amazon pays me. And it's random. It happened. And the funny thing about it, you'll never believe, one of the logbook that I sell the most of is called a scuba diving logbook. People out in the ocean scuba dive, and they want to log it. What I did, I created a logbook. I got this cute little cover to it with a guy in his little scuba gear on there. I called my husband. I'm like, babe, somebody else just bought one. And they simply want to log their dives. Wow. So it's just knowing what people want. And then the key is, it's not about what I want, because I don't scuba dive. Right. It's about what the people want. And all they want me to do is put a cute cover on the book so they can let everybody know this is what I did, when I did it, how the water was, and you're creating memories for people. Awesome. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So in the IEC is what I call the Income Empowerment Circle. That's a short. I teach people and help them to realize what stream works for them. Okay. So that means, and then I do the profit. That's in my own business, where I will do a service or something, or I will purchase something at a wholesale price and provide it to my audience for retail. Okay. So in that way, you measure out how much it costs to package, ship, or whatever. And then whatever's remaining after that, you have your profit. So it's the earned income, which those two things I mentioned. Then there's the passive income with the journals. That's one option. I have activity books. I have Sudoku books on Amazon. People love those little number books.
Yes.
I create those and people so that's another thing. And then I talk about the profit. So with what stream works best for you is we have those conversations, and the circle is designed to see how do you want to make more income, another stream. And so another thing with my clients, I always had that mindset, how do I cut out the middleman?
Okay.
So when I first started consulting, one of my clients asked me, she said, who did your website? I said, I created my website. Okay. And in order to do that, I had to refer her somewhere in order to get her domain hosting SSL certificate. Mm-hmm. And I said, how do I cut out the middleman? Why am I sending her to someone else? How can I provide that service? Okay. So I contacted the parent company and I said, you know what, I want to provide this. And they signed me up as a reseller. So now my clients come to me and I get paid every month residually. Every time they renew their membership for their websites, I get paid.
Awesome.
And they're it's under my brand, Michelle LeAnn Hosting. And so just those types of things, I tell people, there's no such thing as a box. You understand? Okay. People put you in boxes and limits. No, you declare in your life, there's no box. There are things I want to accomplish and it's available to me. I have to ask the right questions and be in the right community to make it happen. So I help people streamline how they want to create that additional stream of income. And it's like, do you want to get another job? Do you have time to get another job? Those realistic questions. Will you feel like you have quality of life when you get that additional job? If you say, no, I don't have time, you may want to do something else. Are you okay sharing your story? Are you okay teaching something? Okay, let's get you a blog going. You understand? So what would you refer to people in that blog? Let's get you some affiliate links in there so companies can pay you for referring them. So now you're creating a stream of income from sharing, and you're at home, you're not taking away from your family or just your downtime, and you're writing and you're telling people something. You're teaching people something. If you're a storyteller, that'll be great too. Or if you know how to crochet or you like to be on video, those are things that you can put in a blog and put affiliate links, and people pay for those things that you're referring them to. So the cool thing about that, if you say, you know what, I'm not a writer, I don't like to write, I'm not going to do it. Okay, there are apps. Otter is one of them. You can talk, it'll type for you. Don't worry about, you understand? Don't worry about typing if you don't like to, or you think you don't type fast enough. Mm-hmm. So, and it's free. Let me backtrack that one. Otter is free. You can literally talk and it dictates and it types it for you. Okay. So these are just those cool things. So when I talk about what stream works best for you, that's part of that. Okay. Affiliate marketing made easy. Like I told you, the little tip to go on the website, go to the bottom, it'll either say affiliate or affiliate program. You sign up, they may have you do a W-9 form so they can 1099 you at the end of the year, right. Depending on how much you're making. And then you take it from there. You know, another thing is how to put things on automation. On my business pages, I have stuff streaming throughout the week and it's on autopilot. I'm not there posting, but I take out time either at the beginning of the week or a couple weeks ahead of time, and I schedule it so that people that are looking to me for information, they can have it. I teach people how to create a membership. This is all in the circle. Yes. Another cool thing, which would be the last thing I mentioned on this sheet, because it's so much, as you see, it's a lot. Yes. It's print on demand. Okay. That's the same thing with the Amazon book, but it's like with clothing, and you can do another thing, journals, mugs, tote bags. Yes. So I just built an Etsy store for one of my clients, and literally she told me what her vision was. She gave me a couple tags, and I created t-shirts, totes, hats, and water bottles. And it had her tags and her logo, all that stuff. And literally I put the design on the product. I pushed it to her Etsy store, and now she promotes it to her audience. So she gets paid the profit. So when someone comes and orders it, Printful, which is the manufacturing company I go through, links with Etsy, and then they ship it out for you.
Okay.
And then they subtract what it costs for them to ship it out, and then they give you the profit.
Awesome.
And that's another thing. So you decide what stream you would like, what you can bring in, because some people are on a fixed income, right? So when you're on a fixed income, or you're receiving, either it could be government assistance, any other type of assistance, and it's a cap on how much you can make.
Mhm.
So say, for instance, you can only bring in an additional $1,000 without your benefits being taken away. So you may say, you know what, I'll just do a print on demand store with t-shirts with cool sayings on there and cap it. And when you make your 10th, 15th, 16th, 25th sale and you made $800, you pause your store and say, no longer selling until next month, I'll be back. Wow. You know, that way you can gauge and still have that extra, because what you're getting for assistance may not be enough. Right. You need a little bit more, or you want to do a little bit more. And so these are ways to do a little bit more.
Awesome. Two things. You gave a site about talking into it, about the book. What was the name of that? Otter?
That's called Otter, Otter.
Okay, I never heard of that. I need that. And I just wanted to make a statement you said about fixed income. Mm-hmm. When we say fixed income, we think about people on Social Security, SSI, what have you. But if you're working a regular job, that there is no overtime, you work 40 hours, that's it. You get to pay the same amount weekly or bi-weekly, that's fixed.
Absolutely.
The only way it's going to change is to get more, is if you're working overtime at that job. Now, there are some jobs, like now where everybody's looking for workers, and so they're probably offering overtime. But if you typically do not work more than 40 hours a week, that's fixed. And people don't see that. Yeah. Fixed is that once a month check. It's that pension. It's not Social Security. It's if you're working a job and it's like, look, we don't work overtime, it's not happening. Guess what? That's fixed. I just want to throw that in.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So in you have the power, because I always tell people, because there are times where people will complain about where they are or what's going on. And then that's where the conversation happens. What are you willing to do to change that? Because it's going to take some effort. You know what I mean? Because I tell people, I may say this from time to time, the real work starts when I leave my traditional role and begin to invest in my vision, because my vision is going to go further than my traditional role. I'm going to be in that longer than my traditional role. Where I am is temporary, which is a great place to be. And I tell people, don't down your employer, don't talk about it, because they're sustaining some things that you need. They sustain our livelihood. They do a great job. They celebrate me. They pay me well. They do all that stuff. So I'm going to honor them for honoring my gift.
Yes.
And then when I transition the correct way. Give them time to replace you. One place I worked, I gave them a 2 months notice.
Okay.
Because I knew they was going to have to work to replace me, because I did a good job. You understand?
Yes.
But
absolutely.
I wanted to honor them and give them the grace that they needed to transition. Give me an opportunity to train the next person before I left, so that they can run smoothly.
Yes.
And so that's how you promote yourself, by treating people well.
That's true.
So just those simple things. So those are just the cool things. So within the Income Empowerment Circle, we meet twice a month, every second and fourth Thursday, from 7:30 to 8:30. 1 hour, it's live, it's jam-packed, and it includes demonstrations.
Okay.
So I wanted to make it so it was a joy to come to the circle.
Yes.
You know, it where it felt like, oh, I get to go. Oh, I can't wait till next Thursday. This is what we're gonna do. I'm about to learn something new, because we need time to implement also. So if we're doing it every other day, 2 and 3 times a week, you get tired, you get lost in the sauce. You be like, oh, what I was supposed to do the last time? You have time to implement, because it's about those action steps that you take along the way. And so with that, I think the next thing I'm going to share, because it is a membership.
Okay.
The next thing I wanted to share is an affiliate program that I have. I'm going to stop sharing this screen and share another one.
Okay.
And I wanted, within this circle, I wanted to demonstrate the power of affiliate marketing.
Okay.
So what that looked like is, one of the ladies that enrolled in the program became an affiliate first before she signed up. And she bought the annual membership, because it is a paid membership. It's $27 a month.
Okay.
But the cool thing about it, to coach someone one-on-one, I charge $75 a month.
Okay.
So for 1 hour. So what I did was, I say, I'll do a 1-to-many model so it can be more economical and other people can benefit. So you get 2 hours, which would normally be $150 for $27.
Awesome.
And I created that because I say it's important to create community and make it attainable. So with that in mind, I wanted to demonstrate the power of affiliate marketing. So what she did was, she became an affiliate for the Income Empowerment Circle.
Okay.
As soon as she signed up for the annual package. She got a notice: you just earned $40.50.
Wow.
She called me. No, she FaceTimed me. She messengered me on video. It was at night. She didn't care. She was excited. And she said, Michelle, is this right? I just got $40.50. I said, yes, that is right. It is correct. That's the power of affiliate marketing. When you share your link. So she became an affiliate. She used her link to sign up, and she got paid. So awesome. I say, and that's what happens. So every time someone signs up for the program, you're going to get that ding. You're going to get that inbox. And it's literally every Friday you get paid.
Wow.
And so I did this. So another thing that I did, I sent emails to teach them how to use their affiliate. Like, I just did a card. I created it this past week. What did I do with it? I don't think I have it in here. But I did it for Uber and Lyft drivers to become affiliates, to multiply their income. So what they'll do is, they'll share their affiliate link with everyone that they pick up every time they drop off food. And so they're multiplying their efforts. Instead of getting paid one time for driving this person, if this person signs up for this program, you get paid again from the same person.
Wow.
Because I'm telling you, thank you for referring someone to the Income Empowerment Circle. So awesome. I wanted to demonstrate it by creating it in the circle. So only thing that has to happen is sign up for a Gumroad account. Send me an email to say I signed up. From the email that you signed up your Gumroad, because that's how you get paid. Okay. But when someone pays for a package, they automatically send you the commission, what you earned, which is 15%, and they send me the rest. I don't have to do anything. They just send it to you. So every time your referrals sign up, you're going to get congratulations. You just earned. This is for you. And literally, it gets fun. You enjoy sharing because you're giving people what they want and what they need. And people are desperately trying to figure out ways how to increase their finances. Yes. They don't have the strength for a second and third job. They don't.
No, so we don't.
Like, what do I do? And that's why I created the Income Empowerment Circle, because I want to empower you based on what works for you. Because one size doesn't fit all. And we're all unique at the end of the day. Yes. And so these are the things that I provide my community, and simply excited about it. So these are the things that I do on a day-to-day. I'm always talking. I had a gentleman come into the branch today, and he said, it seems like y'all are about wealth around here, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And yeah, because it's not just about having money, it's about multiplying it. How do you multiply? Because you can do that.
Mhm.
And so I want to, and one another cool thing is I have a teaching gift. So
Okay.
with that gift, I can break down things that seem big and gigantic
Mhm.
into actionable steps that you can take. You can just take those. And if you need to take a small step at a time, that's fine. That's fine. It'll catch up with you because you'll build momentum. So you can do it. Who can you partner with? Who can you outsource and delegate
Yes.
to
Yes.
so that you can get it done? Because it's possible. And so I teach people how to make it possible and how to be fair. Because sometimes I'll do something for someone like the Etsy shop that I build for people.
Mhm.
All they have to do is pay a retainer. And then 3 months after being open and making sales, then you can pay me the balance. You don't even have to
Wow.
pay it all up front
That's
because I
phenomenal.
believe that it works. I give you the tools on how to work it and resources, and then you can pay me later.
Wow. That's fabulous.
And that's how you build trust with people. That's how you build community. That's how you make people think that they can do it, because that's the key, to encourage people and let them know that they can do it. So that's my goal. That's what I set out to do.
Awesome. As you were speaking about this affiliate program and the other things, what do you think we as a community can do to help empower our children, that they would have this entrepreneurial mindset that I can, and I'm not saying, don't go to school. I'm not saying any of that. But what I'm saying is, what can we do to direct them toward entrepreneurship of some type, where this is something that you like, that you did, and which you like to turn it into money. What do you think? How do you think we need to get that over to them?
Well, I think one of the first thing is demonstrating it.
Mm-hmm.
Demonstrating it. Then the next thing would be cultivating their gifts, where they
Okay.
can get excited about who they are and what they bring to the table. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you can get someone excited about who they are, their authentic selves, and be okay with it, I don't care if you like to doodle. You understand what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
better be the best doodler there is out there.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
frame those doodles and you sell it. Somebody else
Right.
will get just as excited, and you perfect that gift over time.
Mm-hmm.
But and literally, I've seen someone take children's drawings
Mm-hmm.
and they tell the parents, send those to me and I'll put it on a book bag for your child.
Okay.
And she's making money hand over fist.
Mm-hmm.
Those little doodles
Mm-hmm.
are selling
Ourselves.
off the charts.
Wow.
Because guess what? They're vested. That child is vested in that. They're proud.
Mm-hmm.
They think
Yes.
they're Monet. They're the best thing since sliced bread,
Mm-hmm.
And so you take what people are proud of and you help them communicate it and display it. And most people want to do it on a t-shirt, a mug, a book bag. You tell them, look, give me all that fun stuff that you're proud of as a mommy. I'll put it on some merchandise. I'll send it to you at this cost and you'll have memories forever. Packaging is everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just all how you present it. You're creating memories with your little one. They'll
Yeah.
never forget that drawing.
Yeah, that's
You know?
awesome. I think about, I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. I remember being a child, and my mom, the lady she worked with, was an Avon lady. So she paid me to get Avon orders. I was always excited. So I always done that. And when you said before about, at cost, I'm about, what do I need to do to get it at wholesale? So that's always been my mindset. Do what? Okay, so what do I need to do this? And so I've always been that way. And then some people maybe haven't been, they think, well, I don't think that way, but it's still not too late. There's some things like you said that you may not have thought it was anything, this is nothing, and you can actually turn it into a career. You can make it profitable for you. So I really like that, what you said. And I think about our children, we have to, if you change your mindset, then you can change your surroundings. If you can, your outlook, how you see a thing, can change the perspective in so many ways. And so I certainly want to do something where we focus on them and see, present something that maybe they didn't think about, so
Yes.
awesome. This is
Yes.
phenomenal. I'm just so excited
Yes.
about everything you shared. And like I know it's so much more. I'm gonna have to have you come back again for part 2 for sure. But I just I'm just soaking it all in. And I know those that will see this on a replay was like, wow. And maybe, I don't claim to know everything. So I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I said it from the kid. I'll be the first one to say it. But when I get it, I get it. And so,
yes,
and you presented some things today that I've never thought of, never heard of. And so, I knew the talks that we have had in the past, the few short talks, they may have been short, but they were meaningful. Yes. And, I remember some of the things you told me about, just, how to go about with my jewelry, how to create a plan to, hire people. I mean, I remember all that. And you would just flow it out of you like water. It's just like, it's there, Yes. And so to see that you have this consulting business, this empowerment circle, and you've made it very affordable for people, and that shows your commitment to community. That shows that if that your willingness to give back. And then even at that, I know that some people may not want to be in a group setting, so they can still come to you for one-on-one at the higher price. I mean, that's you're available for that. So you kind of have you have everything set for us, no matter where we fit. We can get in with some time with you. And so, I'm excited about that. Do you have any upcoming seminars or workshops that you'd like to share that we can be a part of if we like?
So for now, I have everything scheduled within the Income Empowerment Circle, and I upload things on YouTube. As well. So just to keep things current. So with that in mind, I do have a workshop that I'll be speaking at, but that's for coaches, those people that are becoming coaches. So I get called in quarterly to do that session. But when I do my next workshop or something else come up, I'll make sure I'll send it over to you. But for now, I know my main availability has been with this launch of the Income Empowerment Circle, because that's one thing, and I'm sure that you can relate to. It was just a pressing desire. It was like, you have to do this. So I wrote it down, because it's so important to write the vision. And so I wrote it down, and within 2 months, I did a 6-week lead up to launching it. And it was just like an urgency, and it was such a demand, and it was such a beautiful response. And I knew this is what you're supposed to be doing. And I knew I wanted to communicate the power in creating income that fits your life. So there are some people that enjoy the security of having that steady income from a place of employment. And I commend you for dedicating to that. I commend myself for dedicating to it. And then I stretch those people that just want to be solely entrepreneurs and create that income in another fashion. I commend those who merge the two. Whatever you desire to do, the goal is to let you know that you can do it, and there are resources for you to multiply your efforts. So I wanted to keep it simple to where a teenager can do it. There's teenagers doing print on demand and doing designs. So the young people can start doing it. And I just think it's an all around needed resource, and I'm glad I can provide it.
Absolutely. I was watching the Today Show, and they had the new CEO of the Boys and Girls Club. And he's the first African-American CEO, if I'm not mistaken, that's running it. And, as you were talking, I was thinking that this program of these ideals would be great to present to a group of people like that. That to give them hope, so that would be, maybe you should pitch that to them. I don't know.
But I'm gonna have to reach out to the Boys and Girls Club.
I can see you, talking about presenting this and because I mean it would definitely change lives. I just see that. So
Yeah, thank
you know,
you.
hey, I'm bold. I may call them like, listen, I want to talk to you for just a moment.
Mhm.
You
Yes.
know, so but I could
Yeah.
see something like that, or another group within our churches that have, you know, young people, and
Yeah.
they're trying to, you know, get something going for them outside of the sports camp, or, you know, nothing wrong
Mhm.
with that, but everybody
Yeah.
doesn't play sports. So, you know,
Yes.
you know, I can't draw. You know, I know there are art camps. I can't draw a straight line with the ruler. So that wouldn't apply. Never could.
Yes.
But,
Yes.
but you know, this would be something that those that will listen to this, and maybe they have, you know, a young people's group or something that, you
Mhm.
know, they need to contact you to see what, you know, what kind of modification you can do this to be for their teenagers or preteens, you know, something
Yes.
you know, so I would love to see that. So
Yes.
those that are watching that are ministers, and or you're a member of a ministry, and you know, you think this may
Yes.
be a good you know, something for you guys to bring to your ministry, reach out to her and talk it
Yes.
over and see how she can modify some things to make it, you know, beneficial. You know, I would love that. I mean, you know,
Yes.
I have a nonprofit in His Will Ministries that's geared toward survivors of victims of domestic violence, because I'm a
Okay.
two-time survivor. So I have a lot of people that have been beaten down physically and mentally,
Mm.
and said,
Yeah.
you can't make without me. Well, hello, yes you can. And so there's
Yes.
a way, you know, so so many evidence I see this going. So
Yes.
I know a couple people I'm going to talk to about you.
Oh, thank you.
Sure, to
Thank
see, you
you.
know, how we can, you know, all work together. I'm big on helping people. I would not have made it this far if God didn't put people in my life to help me in
Yes.
so many ways. I can't even, you know, I'm so fortunate and thankful to be here. And I know
Yes.
it's for a purpose. It's for something, not just to be walking around, you know. But yeah,
Yes.
this is just amazing. I knew I knew I wanted to hear from you. I knew that. I knew you had something to bring to the table. And hey,
Thank
you
you.
surprised, you showed up, and you delivered. So
Thank you. Thank you.
so I'm excited about that.
Yes.
I think the guest that he's muted, Mr. Williams, if you
Mhm.
can hear me, did you have any questions for our wonderful host today, co-host today? Did you want to unmute and say anything? Okay, you don't have to, but I just want to give the
Yeah.
opportunity. So, um,
Okay, cool. But yes, I will definitely be sharing this. Once you share the video,
yes,
I'll
yes,
share it on
absolutely.
yeah, on my
Yes,
social media, YouTube,
yes.
things of that nature.
Yes,
And
let's
I,
share something positive on social media. We see so much
yes.
foolishness, and this is
Mm-hmm.
about business, you know. And I you know started the you joined my new Facebook page, Ready for Business Network, and I will
Okay.
be posting this there, so
Yes.
everybody that comes on can see that. They'll know how to contact you, partner with you, whatever we need to do. You know, I
Yes,
want us
I'll
to help
definitely
each other.
join.
Yeah, I want us to promote each other. I want us to work together because we're like-minded people first.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, someone will see this. It's like, okay, she's got the piece that I didn't have, and I need that. I don't need to be